All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone that rule well. And salutation to the Akim, the teaching is true of the folk on the earth, true and city, love the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai, and a few sisters that listen as well, man. It's just a sit down through the spirit, a lesson, basically going into famine. Famine is coming. Famine is coming, and it's based off an article. Let me get the article. 1 second, man. So this article was based on RT. I'm gonna put it in the blog, but it's based off the article that was sent out today. It say global food prices reach record high in September. Aim harvest issues and raising demand for vegetable oil, sugar, and cereal, man. Now I'm gonna read some of this article, but that just proves that with prices going up, things is gonna get tougher and tougher, and with the world, when we getting close to the world to end, basically when the Lord returns and destroy Esau and his angels, according to what Revelations the 12th chapter, is basically proving that we at the end, because the Lord speak about famines. Let's get that first. Let's get that first, then, and then I'm gonna read some of that article. This Matthews 24, and let's just start at 6. They say, and ye shall hear of wars, of rumors of wars. See ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? And we are entering a war now. It was basically a article that came out today, basically just going into how China is preparing for war. The U.S. is preparing for China for war because China is about to invade Taiwan. So we hear about wars and how wars is beating, man. The drums are beating, man, and it's just gonna get more intense in the Middle East, man. Let's keep on reading verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places, man. And that's what's happening, man. I'm gonna read verse 8. Also, it say, all these are the beginning of sorrow. So these is the beginning of the affliction and the plagues that the Lord have put upon this place. And food is going to be scarcity. Food is going to be on high demand, and you're not going to be able to get certain things in certain places. When you go to your market or your food stores or whatever you go buy food, if you notice that you are buying more for less, the product is literally, they are shrinking the product in most stores, and you are paying more for it, man. That's because more and more these prices is going up because shipping is not coming in. Things been sitting in the coast on a lot of these shippings for months now, man. People been waiting on back orders for different things that they had ordered since, man, February or March, man. When you go to like Walmart and you look into like the man section or even in the food section, man, you see a lot of these food is not, the shelves it's not stocked like it used to be. You can't find certain things. It's not a lot of product in the stores, and they try to keep it stocked and full and look presentable, but you can tell that the store have hit a nerve damage. You can tell, man. Some of these stores shelves be empty for several hours, man. Just go to your local stores and see. Like it's not hard, man, to pay attention that the times we living in is crazy. But people believe that it's because of the pandemic. People believe that it's because um basically this pandemic or whatever they believe. The real reason it is because of Yahweh Bashem Shai. He's making this thing speed up. So I'm gonna get one more precept. Then I'm gonna get a little bit into this article, man. This second address. I never pull up, man. The second address 16. So like it 6 and verse 22. It's and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouse shall surely be found empty, man. And what's this talking about? It's talking about a store unit, basically like a store, a grocery store. These places are gonna start be empty, man. You can't store food in these places, man, and it's gonna keep getting uglier and uglier for these people. And these people believe that things are gonna get better. No, it's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better. What's gonna get is gonna get worse. And you can tell that because the Lord said that it's just the beginning of sorrows. If this is just the beginning and we starting to see things hype up or prices go up, imagine when, man, things really, really go up to high demand. It's going to get really, really ugly out here because people already got their unemployment cut off. And more, you're going to start seeing people starting to go back to work first. And they're going to tell you, if you don't have this job or this the MOTB, you're not going to be able to buy and sell. And you know that's all a part of Esau's agenda, man, because that's how he's controlled the population, man. He create these things so that he can have the people come rely on him. And that's what's going to happen more and more, man. So let's get into some of this article. It say the world food prices index in September rise for the second consecutive month to its highest level in 10 years. Data from a press received of the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United States shows FAO Food Prices Index, which track global prices of the most intensively traded foods, rise 130 points last month to its highest level since September 2011. So these things is breaking records, man. And you still think that everything is cool? You gotta be out your mind. It say in total food prices was up 32.8% of year-on-year basis. The food agency mainly attribute their growth to price hikes in vegetable oil, cereal, and sugar brought about by harvest trouble and raised demand. And if you know anything about harvest level, man, hey, these farmers, hey, have not grown a lot of crops in several years. So now that trickle-on effect is playing on a role on our prices, on our food, man, our border. And that's why you see prices going up, because the only reason prices go up is because you don't have that product in your store. It's less product in the store. So you can't get that product so much. So it's so high demand for this product. So prices go up, man. It's like rare. Like diamonds is so rare and so expensive. Why? Because you can't find them everywhere. You can't. It's certain things that was created for that. For that purpose. And that's how that's how food is gonna get really real soon, man. It say The high index for vegetable oil increased by 1.7% in September alone, and with a year rise of about 60%, and led by a high cost of plain oil due to consumers over labor shortage and mines. Uh, the cereal product index raised by 2%, and wheat growing the most as a result of reduced export supply among strength global demand. The agency projects of a record global cereal production of a 2.8 million tons in 2021, but noted will still be outpaced by consumption. Sugar was up 0.5. So all these things have raised up, and it's gonna get even worse and worse, man. Worse and worse going down the stretch. And soon you're gonna start seeing a lot of people, man, go crazy, man. They tell you in Lamentations, man. Lamentations 4 and 10. 9. They say, they that be stricken with sword are better than they be slain with hunger, for their pine away stricken through one of the field, fruit of the field. Meaning what? It's better to die with a straight sword, get your hair cut off, or shot with a gun, than what? To be killed by the sword, man. By hunger. Because when you killed by hunger, so I get about that, but when you kill by hunger, your body start deteriorating. You tell your mind, you start hallucinating about things that you don't really see. And it take about, 3-4 days? But an average Jake don't go 6, 4, 5, let alone 7 hours without eating. So when this thing really happen, hey, it's gonna get real ugly out here. Verse 10. The hands of the pitiable women have sought their own children. They were that meat and destruction of the daughter of my people, man. And they're gonna boil their child, man. A lot of women is already hateful because of the curses, but hateful towards their child, don't have patience. So imagine in that day when they get hungry, they're gonna toss their kid alive in the pot, man. In the pot, and eat them. Some won't eat them alive, man. And this all according to prophecy, because it all happened in 2 Kings, the 6th chapter, man. And I'm gonna get that, and we can close it with that, man. This 2 Kings 6. And 24. And it came to pass after this that Benhadad, king of the Syrian, gathered all hosts and went up and besieged Samaria. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it, until an ass's head was sold for a 40 piece of silver, and the forepart of a cow, a dove dung, a 4 piece of silver. That means shit. As the king of Israel passed by upon the wall, there cried a woman to him, saying, Help, my lord, O king. He said, If the Lord do not help thee, what shall I help thee? Out of the barn floor, or out of the winepress? And the king said unto her, What aileth thee? And she answered, The woman said unto me, Give thy son that they might eat today, and he will eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son and did eat him, and said unto her on the next day, Give thy son that they might eat him. And she had hid her son. And it's going to be people like that, man, that's going to do these things. It's going to get so bad out here. They're going to compromise on certain things, because famine is a big part of prophecy, and it must happen, man. And it's going to happen soon. So with that, just a quick lesson through the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostle and the great millstone that rule well. And salutating to the icon teaching is true of the folk on the earth and children of City, man. Until next time, I want to say Shalom and the Baba Ba.